What up? What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF, man, back with another pregame. As today we get set to face the Dallas Mavericks in Staples Center. We have good news and bad news. Well, at least it's bad news for some of us fans. I know some people didn't really like Isaiah Thomas, but I'm gonna start with the bad news first. Bad news is Isaiah Thomas is out for the rest of the season. He's gonna have hip surgery tomorrow, so I wish him the best. It's unfortunate, he's been plagued with injuries, and the kid has a lot of heart. You got to give him that, man. I hope he continues to fight back and eventually earns that paycheck he deserves. So, straight up, I got to say that's the bad news. I feel sorry for Isaiah Thomas. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. The good news, man, we got Brandon Ingram back today, so that's really exciting, guys. We get BI. I'm not sure if he's going to start yet. I haven't checked the updates, but I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy he's back. We finally get to see the young quarterback together again. Still missing Josh Hart, but even better news is that he might come back the next game, which is on Friday. So that's really, really good news. How you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream. So Brandon Ingram's back. And it's funny. We've been like this all season. We get one player, we lose one player. So we got Brandon Ingram back, and we lost Isaiah Thomas all in the same day. It's going to be interesting the rest of the season to see how it plays out. But I'm happy, guys. Thanks. I appreciate it. Munchies. Or is it mac and cheese? My bad. I said munchies, yeah. Hey, what's up, Seb? Lonzo trip dub and Lakers win. That would be great. That would be great. What's up, Lakers all day? How you guys doing, man? I'm feeling good, man. I mean, we get Kuzi back. I'm sorry. We get Brandon Ingram back and potentially Josh Hart this Friday. So that would be really exciting, guys, if we could get Josh Hart back, have the whole team running full power. That would be exciting. Rams Nation, oof, man. If we get Odell Beckham Jr., I'll be so hyped. But yeah, guys, all I want to see today is the Lakers practicing good habits. We got to learn to defend the pick and roll better than what we've been defending. I know we're facing Dallas and they're tanking, but any night, NBA players have pride, so they can come out and punch us in the mouth. So we still got to show up and play. Josh Hart stays playing Fortnite? Yeah, man. That game is addicting. A lot of people have been playing that game. Hey, what's up, Sauce? How you doing? Everything's good over here, man. Just like I said, we gave Brandon Ingram back. He's going to be limited minutes today, but I'm excited. Dan, what do you think about Isaiah Thomas taking himself to a second opinion about his hip injury? Well, I mean, the dude has a lot of heart. He wants to play. It's unfortunate everything that has happened to him ever since his sister, was killed in a car accident. But, other than that, man, this guy plays with a lot of heart. And I have nothing but love for the kid. A lot of people have hate for him because he's short. I don't understand it. They call it's like the small man syndrome or something. I don't know. But the guy plays his heart out, and he's a bucket getter when he's healthy. So I wish him the best, man. I truly do. And I want him to be healthy. If he takes a major pay cut and, maybe the Lakers bring him back for like $6-7 million and he ends up becoming a player he was destined to be, maybe. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if the Lakers are going to gamble. I heard they were interested in him, but who knows? Dan, would you prefer a team prime Kobe or prime Shaq? Prime Kobe all day, man. Prime Kobe all day. Although I did love prime dominant Shaq as well, but prime Kobe. Prime Kobe is to... Yeah, Prime Kobe was just an animal. Lonzo and Shaq pick and roll. I still take Kobe, man. To me, one of the greatest shooting guards of all time, if not the greatest. And just an amazing killer, man. Absolutely sensational player. Dan, who do you want in the draft? And do you think Gary Trent Jr. would the Lake? You know what? He would be a good pick. There's plenty of guys. Again, I'm going to save that for a later video. But there's a lot of guys I'm looking at right now. I'm probably going to drop the top 5 players that we should take with the pick video probably as soon as we know what the draft pick is. So stay tuned for that. Did you see the report about the Lakers making a priority on LeBron and Paul George? No, I didn't see that. Again, I was working today. Just got home. I'm a little late on everything, so I'm gonna catch up. But yeah, I was pretty much sure they were going to prioritize LeBron and Paul George since DeMarcus got injured. Now, I'm sure if DeMarcus was healthy, it probably would have been LeBron and DeMarcus or DeMarcus and Paul George. I don't know what combination, but we'll see. Dan, Magic said he wants Luke for the future. I mean, so far they've been showing their support for him, man. They really haven't. They haven't jumped against. They haven't jumped off the ship. Basically, Luke Walton has been called the coach of the future for the longest, so they really haven't changed their stance. I think what LeVar Ball said actually hurt the possibility because now if they fire Luke, it'll look like LeVar runs the show. So again, I think that just kind of hurt the possibility of him getting fired. Yeah, I agree. Prime Kobe in today's league, he'd put up 40 a game exactly, man, with no hand checking rules, none of that. Yep. You think LiAngelo Ball will make the draft? A lot of people are saying he's not going to get drafted. I think a lot of it is going to depend on the draft combine, how he performs there. As you all know, Kyle Kuzma was projected to be a mid-second rounder, and he shot up the Lakers draft board in the draft combine. He caught our eye, and rightfully so. So anything's possible. I wish him the best. LiAngelo Ball, I wish him the best. I hope he gets drafted for his sake, and yeah, he goes on to have a good career. I just don't think the Lakers will take a shot on him. But we'll see. I could be wrong. Maybe on the G League team or something. Who knows? Dan, what do we need to do today for a dub? Good question, man. Well, first off, we need to take this team serious. We need to come out like if they were a playoff team. We got to take them serious. I noticed that when we play really good teams, we show up to play, man. We take them down to the stretch. We play a full good 40 to 48 minutes. And when we play lesser teams like the Dallas Mavericks, we somehow stoop down to their level. We get cocky and, we mess around and end up losing in the end. So hopefully tonight's a different story with the return of Brandon Ingram. Maybe that'll give us the momentum we need to get this win. We sure as heck have way more talent than them, so we should win tonight. But anything's possible in the NBA. So Lakers better come out and jump on this team ASAP. Dan, when are you dropping the draft video? As soon as we figure out what draft pick we're having. Look, the Cavs lost yesterday. I'm not sure if they won or lost today. I haven't checked the schedule, but the more they lose, the higher the pick we get. So they could end up losing. I mean, it's a tight race between, if you go to tankathon.com, you can see the teams in the West and the East. There's a lot of teams that are stuck on 41 to 42 wins. So, and it could shift either way. And as soon as I know exactly what pick we're having, I can make an actual realistic video of who we should take with that pick, assuming we keep it and we don't trade it, right? So anything's possible, guys, but we have to make sure we do our research before I just throw out a video, Then I'm curious to know what would be the most you would trade for Kawhi this offseason. Well, I'm the wrong guy to ask that, Bill, because I just personally wouldn't trade for Kawhi this offseason. But if I absolutely had to, somebody's holding a gun to my head, and I have to trade for Kawhi, the most I would trade for him is Julius on a sign and trade and a first-round pick, max. Because the value, even though I know the asking price is going to be high, first-round picks are valued really high. And Julius is becoming an all-star. So if I'm going to trade in somebody who's becoming an all-star, I have to get one in return. And I would put Kuzma at the power forward. I would slide Brandon Ingram to the shooting guard because he can handle some guard as well, some point guard. And I would put Kawhi in at the small forward. That would give us one of the most defensive, versatile teams. That's absolutely if I had to make a trade for him. I don't want to because he's a free agent in 2019, and I don't see any point in letting go of so many assets. I know what they're going to ask for. They're going to ask for potentially Kyle Kuzma, Julius Randle, a combination of those guys, Orlando and Ingram. I don't know, but they're going to ask for a lot. So what makes you think they're having a hard time selling tickets? I don't know what you mean, bro. Are you talking to me or somebody else? The Wagner kid from Michigan for the Lakers pick. So that's an interesting prospect for sure. Let Ingram and Randall do the lot of pick and rolls, or let Ingram drive it in. I mean, yeah, we'll see how Ingram looks. Supposedly he looked good, so they're playing him today. But we got to see if he's close to 100% and if he continues to play the way he was playing before he got injured, or if he's going to be out of rhythm and he needs some time. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Mortal? Welcome to the live stream, bro. We'll see. Sign Boogie Cousins. I think that depends on how he's looking, whether he's still in shape come July when they meet with him, if they do meet with him. And that also depends on how he's progressing. Maybe they have him do a couple of workouts on the court before they even extend an offer sheet. But Yeah, it depends, man. If he looks like he's gaining weight because he didn't take care of his body, he is a bigger set dude, then there's a less probability that he'll ever get back to playing close to the level at which he was playing. But if they believe in him, if they see his work ethic is really good, and I mean, I love Boogie before he got injured, but who knows how he's going to be after this? So it depends, man. It's a tough question. Dan, what if Magic trades a pick on draft night? Then so be it, as long as he attached Lil Dang's contract with it, man. That's the only way I see it fit. Unless he trades up to get a better pick, but I doubt it. Is Kuzma close to the rookie record for the most threes made by a rookie? I hear he might get the record. He might. I don't know. I haven't checked the record out, honestly. If he does get the record, man, that's great. He already beat D'Angelo Russell's three-point shooting record for the best three-point shooting rookie of all time on the Lakers. So he beat D'Angelo Russell's record, and that's always good to see because Russell was a pretty good shooter. So we'll see, man. Channing Frye is playing. This would make his debut. No, he played the last game. He debuted the last game, so this would be his second game. But he actually looked pretty solid in the few minutes that he played in the last game. Dan, would be surprised if the Lakers signed Jello. I'd be very shocked if the Lakers signed Jello. I don't. That's something I don't expect, man. I don't foresee it. That would be a lot of drama on one team, man. I don't want his dad to be chilling here all the time, running his mouth to the media and criticizing future coach or the front office or even players on our team. So I prefer to have LeVar, at least sprinkled around the league. If Jello does get drafted, I'd rather him go to another team. That way LeVar is over there and over here and in Lithuania, stays busy, less distraction. That'll give Lonzo some time to grow and eventually grow out of his dad's influence, because I think it could be toxic for him as an adult to not be able to make his own choices. So I hope he grows out of it, and we'll see. Oh, you mean in Staples Center? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it'll be his debut in Staples. I thought you meant with the team. Yeah, I think it'll be his debut. I'm not sure. Maybe he did play. I'm not sure. Lakers are going to draft Jalen Brunson or Jacob Evans, small forward positions we need. We'll see, man. It's a deep draft. We could take anybody in this draft. I didn't foresee Kyle Kuzma or Josh Hart in the last draft. I had so many other players, there. But I'm so glad we took those players. So we'll see, man. I'm open-minded. Whatever the scouting department says, I think we should go with that because they've done a great job of drafting the last 3 or 4 years. We might lose Lonzo if he wants to play with his brothers, but it's okay. We'll be all right. I doubt it, man. Lonzo's in LA. This is partially his team, and he has a bright future, man, right now. So I don't think he should move, even if his father tells him to. I mean, he's an adult. He can make his own decisions. If he can't make his own decisions and he does whatever his dad tells him, well, then that would be good riddance because we don't need a baby on the Lakers. We need a leader as a point guard, So we'll see. Only time will tell. Dan, summer of drama if the Lakers don't sign LiAngelo. I don't care. We should absolutely not do whatever LeVar says. We should do whatever is good for the franchise. If we let LeVar run our franchise, we might as well hand the reins over to Mitch again. So, no, thank you. Thank you for the video. You're welcome, man. It's my pleasure, brother. It's my pleasure. Pelinka is a genius when it comes to the late draft. Exactly. And we also have a second rounder. And I'm so hyped about this draft, not only for our first round pick, but we also have a second rounder in the mid 40s, I believe. So we'll see what we can do with that. Have you seen Duval from Duke, Trayvon? Yeah, he's pretty solid, man. They got eliminated, but I mean, yeah, he's pretty solid. I mean, we need some backup guards, so that would be something to look at. There's so many other. I don't even want to get into that. Like I said, I'm gonna save it for the video. But there's so many good players, man, that we could look at in this draft. So this draft might be just as deep, if not deeper, than last year's draft. I'm just glad to have a chip to be able to play with it, in this draft. Magic will not allow LeVar to dictate. I know that. Exactly why I don't expect him to draft any more kids from that family. I believe we got the best one already. I really do. What if LiAngelo goes undrafted? Do you think he'll join the South Bay Lakers? Maybe so, but he might stay there. And that would be problematic for LeVar too. So I doubt it, man. I don't think the Lakers need any more drama. If we do bring Jello, he dang sure better be worth the trouble because he better be like a knockdown shooter like he was in high school or whatever. If he's not that, he's not going to be able to post up or do none of that unless he grew a couple of inches. But I doubt it, man. I really doubt it. He's a guard who likes to play slower paced, and we're actually running a fast-paced offense. I absolutely just don't see how he makes the Lakers unless he loses weight, changes his game, and becomes a knockdown shooter, learns how to play his role. But even then, it's a high risk, just with his dad always flapping his gum. So it's tough, man. Lakers should pick Devontae Graham in the second round. Yes, I like that little guard, man. Really, you know what? Is that the one from Kansas, right? I like him. Reminds me of J.R. Smith's scoring ability. That microwave type guy who can heat up. And Magic we trust. That's right, Don. All day. All day. He's 7th now. He grew. He's 7 feet now. No, he's not. He's not 7 feet. They compare him to Danny Green. No. They don't play no defense, man. Let's not even go there. Danny Green could actually lock up and play defense. The only one that can play defense is Lonzo that I've seen. I've watched some of those Lithuania games, and the other two brothers, they play no defense. That's why they have to score 140 to 150 to get wins, because they ain't going to do it on the defensive end. Would you like to see the Lakers re-sign Isaiah Thomas after his hip surgery? Depends on the price and what the return table is. Sure, I'd gamble on him for another 1-year deal if he takes anywhere from $5 to $7 million. Anything above that after so many injuries, I doubt it, man. He's going to have to take a steep price cut. But yeah, we need backup depth, so I don't see why not, especially if we get the stars. We're going to need some backups, so I would bring him off the bench. Dan, LiAngelo is underrated, or is he overrated? I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see if he makes it to the league. I hope he proves me wrong. Again, I cheer for all the young kids. You know, I don't wish none of them wrong unless they're dirt bags, and that kid doesn't strike me as a dirt bag. His younger brother kind of does, but he doesn't. So I'll cheer for him. You know, I hope he does good. He's Lonzo Ball's brother. So we'll see. Jello just dropped 72. He a GOAT. When did he drop 72? He didn't drop 72. You read that wrong, Jose. It was him and his brother combined for 72. Yeah, I don't think he dropped 72. That'd be all over SportsCenter. Is PG-13 still a priority? It should be. It really should be, man. He is the shooting guard we need. Dan, who would you like to see? Who would you like to see out the door from the Lakers to make more salary cap space? Lil Dang, by far. He's the one guy we absolutely have to get rid of. He has done nothing. He's been the biggest thief in Lakers history. And again, nothing against the guy, but he just, come on, man. He shouldn't have took that contract. Although anybody would have took it, but he did drop 72. Okay, good for him. Again, that was an LKL game, wasn't it? That was an LKL game, so that's like they're playing like younger competition, so it still doesn't matter. Oh, that's crazy. 72 points. I'm gonna have to go and check out the highlights. I didn't know that. I thought it was 72 combined with his brother. I must have misread that then. LeVar rigged it though. The 72 scored by LiAngelo. He's the assistant coach, of course. Yeah, and it was an LKL game, which is like lower competition. You guys follow these guys all the way, huh? You guys are prime members of Big Baller Brand. I see that, man. Got a strong fan base. I give them props for that. The marketing is on point. For you guys to be watching all their games and like that, man, that's LeVar Ball is a marketing genius. I'll say that. Oh, is the LK elite? Okay, again, I don't watch too much of foreign basketball, but LKL is elite competition. The Big Baller Brand games are the 21 and under. Was it one of those or was it one of the main games? I don't know. I didn't see it. And this is something they have to do because they're playing, in a lesser league. They absolutely have to try to. They have to try to, make everything better, look better. The stats need to get padded. He just declared for the draft, so yeah, he had to drop 70 or 60 or something like that. So that's good for him, man. I wish him the best. The point guard out of Kansas, I'll check him out. They're in the Final Four, aren't they? Oh, okay. It was a Big Baller Brand under 21. Okay, for sure. Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I'll check the highlights out for sure. I didn't know he had that ability to drop that many points. But again, I still wouldn't bring him onto Lakers. I don't think he's worth the risk simply because of his father, man. If it wasn't for his pops, if his pops chilled out like he said he was going to do, this season for the Lakers, and they would have probably looked at him, but I don't know. I think Kobe Paris has a better chance of getting drafted than LiAngelo. I don't know who that is. I don't see the people say the LKL is trash. That's the same league Bogdanovich came out of. Yeah, I confused them. My bad. I confused LKL with the Big Baller Brand Challenge. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, that was a Big Baller Brand Challenge game, right? I believe so. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with the Lithuania league, so you guys keep me posted on that. Hey, what's up, Malibu? How you doing, bro? Melo can make it in the league. Melo is very sloppy. I don't see the heart, the determination. I've been watching some of the episodes, and he seems to have some sort of lesser form of ADD. So I'm not sure if he could even pay attention, guys. But we'll see. Again, wish them the best. Oh, we're going to get this win, hopefully, man. We need Brandon Ingram to come out and give us something tonight. I'm gonna be saving all the draft questions for you guys till I drop the video. But that's going to wrap it up for me. I got to do something really quick before the game. Got to head out to the market really quick and get some stuff. Performance. So thank you guys for letting me know. That's going to wrap it up for me. Catch you guys post game. Keep it locked right here. All things Lakers. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Deuces.